Hello, my name is Hilary Hampton, and my client was Csumb, which stands for Canine Health Education and Welfare, and I did a website redesign for them, and my advisor was Kevin Cahill. So the problem that Csumb had was that their current website was really out of date, kind of confusing, and pretty inefficient. So they were having a really difficult time reaching a lot of their supporters, and considering they're a nonprofit, this was really important to them. They also had no logo. They were basically using a header that they had built in Word, so there was no consistent look to their organization. And their information was spread across 2 domain names. So people weren't really sure where to go. They had 2 addresses, and they were sent to different websites for the same organization. So my solution for them was to consolidate all of their information and present it in a more visually appealing manner. By doing this, I was able to make the whole project much more easily understandable. The client knew where to go to get everything. I also built it in Drupal, which, as a few people mentioned earlier, is really beneficial for clients because it allows them to maintain control of the entire website, do updates all on their own, which is very, very helpful, especially if they don't want to outsource and pay someone to maintain their website. So these were a few of my initial design comps. My final design, as you'll see soon, is kind of a combination of all of the 3. The logo before and after, that was one of the 2 headers that they were using at the top of their website. And the website redesign before and after. Again, that is only one of their domains, and it displays the other header that they were using. So the method I went through to do this, I talked to my client a lot. I found out who my client is, what they do, what their place is in the community that they are from. And I also researched a lot of other similar organizations to make sure that I was including everything that they could possibly need or possibly want to use. I started off giving them a branding and an identity. I created the logo, and then I carried that look and feel over into my website design. And then lastly, I built the website, tested it, and launched it. So the tools I used to accomplish this, I used the software Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator. Text Wrangler was the program that I used to write all of my code. I did a lot of coding in HTML and CSS, and Drupal was a giant tool. So I also utilized a lot of online tutorials. Most of the people that had done this before had a lot of the same questions that I had. A lot of people ran into the same problems, so that was really beneficial that I was able to just really quickly go onto Google and look something up, and it would, word for word, be the same exact thing I had run into. So what I learned from the capstone project, time and project management was a really big one. I had to make sure that everything was done on time so I could stay on schedule and have the entire project done by the time they rolled around. Client interfacing and interaction was especially important for me. My client was based out of Washington, so I had to find new ways and new methods to talk to them. I did a lot of Skype conferencing, and everything was through emails. So I had to be very clear about what I was doing, and I had to find ways to visually represent things that I needed and things that were missing that they could help me with. I learned a lot of additional tips in coding with HTML and CSS, and I had very minimal knowledge of Drupal when I started the project, and now I can efficiently build an entire website. So thank you for your interest in the project. If you guys have any additional questions, please come visit me in room 120. And I would really like to thank my advisor, Kevin Cahill, my web design group for all of the support